For those who don't know Waitress, it is about Jenna, who is an extraordinary pie baker. Not savory pies like that the Brits are used to, but more of the sort of Southern American culture. And she's someone who's in a loveless marriage and gets pregnant by way of her husband and doesn't want the baby, and sort of goes on this journey to find strength. This show is about real people who make mistakes and do the best they can, and ultimately it's about love of your friends and love of yourself, and we have pie. We bake pies in the theater every day. Crazily enough, you don't get sick of the smell of warm apple pie. It's one of those things that it's the cinnamon and the pie, the sweet apples. To me, it's like, it smells amazing. Although I'm not in the theater every single day, so I can imagine those that run the concession stands are maybe over it. I was a waitress all through college. I loved being a waitress. I had incredible friends that I worked with. I loved my restaurants that I worked in. But I think what the themes that came out of the job that I think live in our show and hopefully will translate to the UK audiences is that you know, that sense of community and finding some place to belong, even if it's meant to be your launching pad for something bigger. I think those places, those little lily pads we find are really valuable and really important in anyone's journey. When I moved to New York in 2012, I had a meeting with Diane Paulus, our director, and she told me that there was this project in development, and was I interested in coming aboard as composer. And I sort of said, I wasn't familiar with the film at the time, but I sort of said yes tentatively, saying let me watch the film and see how I react. And so it was kind of an accident. I didn't know how hard it was going to be when I said yes, because I think if I knew that I was going to devote basically the rest of my life to the show, I may have said no. But I'm really glad I didn't. Stepping on stage for the first time in the show was a whole different set of nerves and insecurities. I think one of the great discoveries, I should say, that I got to learn along the way was the idea that your character doesn't know what they're gonna sing, that they're making these discoveries moment by moment. And that was something I learned in rehearsal, where I hadn't even thought about that, because as a singer and a songwriter, when you take the stage, it's taken for granted that I know what I'm gonna say to you, I know what I'm gonna sing. But to remember that it's actually this sort of beautiful meditation and being present in moment to moment. Each thought is occurring in the moment, and how to kind of gracefully find that and create that experience for the audience, I found to be deeply rewarding. I clearly can't get enough of this show. I love it so much. So I'm always at the ready to be involved. I'm working on a record right now. It's my first Sara Bareilles record in a long time. So I will be sort of focusing my attention on that and on touring, and I'm also creating a TV show right now, which is going to be demanding of my attention. So, but I'm very involved in these projects at all times, so you never know.